You are writing your own story. You're writing your own book. You are writing your own evolution. And your own evolution is the most interesting part about you. The best way to think about this, in my opinion, is when you think about the aesthetics of what you look like. Like, it's so interesting the face that you were born with. It's so interesting the body that you were born with. But the most interesting part about you is how you are evolving with the choices that have been handed to you, with the product that's been handed to you. It's like, are you working on your fitness? Are you working on your skincare? Are you continuously evolving into the best version of yourself? Or think about an artist. It's not really interesting like their one piece. What's interesting is their evolution of their pieces. Or a relationship. It's interesting to hear how they met, but what's really interesting is to hear how they've created a strong relationship of 10 years. How they've been devoted after struggling through hardships and continuously being devoted to each other. Like, that's the most interesting part about someone, is their own evolution story. And I wanted to make this YouTube video just speaking about evolution and what's evolved for me in the past 5 years of being a coach, and what's evolved in my own awareness, what's evolved in my own belief system around different holistic healing modalities, and how to spark this evolution within yourself. Because we all need some evolution. One of my mentors, she says, you get paid to evolve. And I'm like taking this on as this is one of my sayings that I want to say now, because it really is so true. The more that we can evolve, the more that we can showcase to the world, to ourselves, that we are showing up to the best version of ourselves, the more we're going to get rewarded in that. And so when I look at the evolution of myself, really quick, the earlier parts of my years, I started my whole life in insomnia. I had insomnia from my entire whole life. And then at 11, it got so bad that I went to a healer. And that was my first experience doing yoga nidra. And it helped me a lot at 11 years old. And then I went through, the rest of my life and kind of just was going through life kind of healthy, kind of trying to do meditation. And I ended up in a really high-powered job in finance. And I was working lots of hours, working 2 different jobs, because the finance job didn't provide enough money. But it was like, I knew it was going to create such a good experience for me. And I ended up burning out. I ended up not feeling great. I had to really devote myself to take care of myself. I started going to meditation classes in New York. When I had my finance job, I was working in Midtown Manhattan and partying a lot, honestly. Like, I was not taking care of myself. And I had this dream to build something massive and have this full life. And I have no problem with partying and living a big life, but I was taking on too much without the proper tools that would help me. Like, I didn't have the tools of breath work. I didn't have the tools of knowing how to take care of myself. And so I ended up having a period where I was totally burnt out. And from there, I started working in startups and an ergonomic e-commerce startup. It's very niche. Working with startup desks or standing desks, selling them on Amazon. And, had that same mentality of, we are going to be very driven and hustling, along with this energy of, we're going to bring ergonomics into it. And if you're familiar at all with ergonomics, it's the study of natural human placement.